Hey guys, welcome to another episode of NHBWR, No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio. I'm your host Kyle, co-host Phil, co-host Brandon. We're here to do around the wrestling world, news and rumors around the wrestling world. I'm going to start out first. Kurt Angle recently had ACL surgery. He will be out for the next couple months. He won't be wrestling in TNA. And they are predicting that when his injuries and he's fully healed and ready to come back, his TNA contract will be done. This is the same time that is being rumored that saying he's going to sign with WWE in September. I really hope Kurt Angle returns in September. Play a minor role, sort of an RVD contract. I want to see Kurt Angle back.
So do I. And Kurt Angle and Daniel Bryan is a dream feud that I'd like to see. And so, yeah, I'd like to see him back.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Kurt Angle from his days in the Attitude Era. Feuds with Stone Cold were some of the best, so...
I also have here Prince Devitt could be WWE bound. Phil, I know you're excited for this. He's just announced his farewell tour at New Japan Pro Wrestling and is said to be heading to the U.S. Hasn't been confirmed that he's coming to WWE, but there's a lot of rumors going around that Prince Devitt will sign with WWE. I'm going to see him as going to NXT and building his way up to WWE.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to be in NXT for a few months, like you said, because he's got to learn the WWE style. But it's actually not Prince Devitt that I'm excited for. It's Kenta.
Oh yeah, Kenta as well. He's said to be coming to WWE as well.
That's another guy, Daniel Bryan feud with Kenta in WWE. That would be amazing because those guys, they had some matches in the independents and those were really good.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I hear Prince Devitt's a great talent as well, so I'm excited to see him as well.
Yep. There are two matches being discussed for SummerSlam this year. One I'm very excited about. The other one we've kind of already seen. The two matches are Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar, which I'm really excited to see. That'd be a great match. Two Paul Heyman guys going at it. And the other match is kind of what we've already seen too, is Roman Reigns versus Triple H. Those are the two matches that are being discussed for SummerSlam. Actually, they are predicting that those are going to be the main event somehow. Whether or not the WWE title or world title is defended at that pay-per-view or not, that should be the main event. But apparently these two matches are being discussed for the main events at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I mean, Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar, that would be huge for Cesaro. So far, all of Brock Lesnar's opponents, they've been like established past like world or WWE champions, but like this could be a feud for Cesaro to build him up to that level, to get to that level.
Yeah.
And then Roman Reigns versus Triple H. I guess it makes sense for the stable feud to branch off into singles feuds, and obviously Roman Reigns is the main target of Evolution right now. He's He's the guy that Triple H targets the most with his pedigrees, and they did the triple powerbomb on him on Raw. So yeah, I think that's pretty expected, and I think it will happen.
He's basically the unsaid leader of the Shield, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, another rumor going around right now is actually it wasn't a rumor. I guess it was official. WWE did contact Y2J to return, but Y2J is said to being very busy. And because of his current schedule, he couldn't work around it with WWE. That's sort of upsetting in a way. I'd like to see Y2J back and feud with someone. Maybe they're planning on bringing him back to feud with CM Punk again if they did decide to bring him back, or feud with someone else. But unfortunately, Y2J is way too busy. Hopefully, we see him in the near future. That'd be all right. Another bit of rumors or news I have is HBK about the streak, guys. Apparently, HBK has released what happened the day of WrestleMania. Apparently, it was said to be 4 hours before WrestleMania match actually started. He did talk to The Undertaker. He asked him, it was 4 hours before the match was the decision to break the streak. He asked Undertaker that day how many matches he had left in him. Taker's response was basically, I'll know in a few hours. He did contact HBK a couple weeks after the match and said he was really beat up after that match. And HBK did also release it, said that Vince McMahon himself was the one to decide to break the streak.
Yeah, Vince McMahon's the boss, so it makes sense. But yeah, I mean that's crazy that they only made the decision on that day. Like I thought they would have had that planned out months beforehand. But yeah, like I said before, I think Vince McMahon, he's just like he can't rely on the streak forever. And if Undertaker doesn't lose the streak every year at WrestleMania, everyone's just going to be like, oh, when's Undertaker going to come back? When's Undertaker going to come back?
Yeah, Vince McMahon's very, he wasn't impressed with The Undertaker's, his physical,
well-being.
Yeah. He didn't look very good the last couple of WrestleManias after the match. It took him about a year to recover from one match.
Y'all know my opinion. I'm not going to put my opinion. I'd say he should have retired with the streak. But moving on, Brandon, I think you had a couple bit of news for us.
Yep. I've got Evolution possibly getting a new member. once Batista leaves to promote his movie. The rumors are it could possibly be Sheamus when they eventually do turn him heel.
That is a good prediction right there. I think Sheamus would fit in with the Shield pretty nicely if you turn him heel and he has the U.S. title. Maybe Randy Orton can go after the Intercontinental title, and they can just build that dynasty evolution they used to have back in the day.
Next, we've got WWE Network releases network executive Matthew Sugarman.
Oh no!
Hopefully, maybe they'll get someone else in there who is actually smart and bring in the
release
network
it
to
to Canada!
Canada and the UK. Please.
Yes, please.
Put the WWE Network in a different direction. Vince McMahon wasn't happy with what this guy was doing, so hopefully they're doing something with that. Congratulations to Mickie James, who is expecting her first child in September.
Mickie James.
Good old psycho Mickie James,
Yeah,
bringing a
miss
kid
her.
into you. And then another thing to do with the WWE Network, they will be adding the Monday Night Wars coming this summer.
Oh, this is why I'm pissed. We don't get the network. I'd
That's
love to
the
see that.
DVD documentary or Monday Night Wars?
I think they're probably going to show like the best of the Monday Night Wars. Maybe like highlighted matches that happen, highlighted segments like the DX invading WCW. But that's actually pretty sick. I would love to see that, but we don't get the network. Curse you, WWE.
Yep. And then they're possibly going to be discussing a Legends House 2. After the good numbers that Legend House 1 is receiving this season. It is rumored to be taking place in Florida and could see names like Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair in it.
Woo! Oh, why? That'd be pretty good. That'd be a good job for WWE to get more viewers on Legends House 2.
Oh yeah, Ric Flair would be drunk off his ass every second of the day. So, and then lastly, I've got plans for a John Cena versus Big E feud.
Ooh.
After Cena's done with the Wyatts, people are saying that the Wyatt family feud could end at Payback or go all the way to SummerSlam, which gives WWE the proper time to turn Big E heel and make him look strong once again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Be a feud I'd love to see. Hopefully it plays out pretty good, but Big E is a heel. I loved that when he was heel.
Yeah, he's not really getting over as a babyface anymore.
No, he needs to go back to heel.
Yeah.
Well, other than that, those are the bit of news we have this week, guys, for Around the Wrestling World. Be sure to tune in to our next segment, Thumbs Up, Thumbs Down, and our Raw review on Monday, as always. Those are always entertaining. I'm your host, Kyle, as always. Co-host, Phil. Match technician, Brandon.
See you later.
That's it.